Uganda Clays Limited has registered revenue growth of up to 36.7 billion shillings in 2021, an increase from the 29.7 billion shillings that was registered in 2020 due to increased production and sales.
The things we did were to debottleneck and make sure we extract the maximum possible the capacity that lies within our current equipment. And at Kajan's plant, we're able to move from 300,000 tiles per month to 600,000 tiles per month. That is more or less doubling. And like I said, we increased the turnaround time of our production by putting a large capacity chamber dryer that helped us to move from 90% of natural drying to now reversing that to around 80% artificial drying. And that took the volumes high with a high reliability of equipment. At Kamonkoli, we were able to move from close to 200,000 tiles per month to now 400,000. And with now the new extension, we are going to double that to 800,000 tiles.
The growth in production resulted from investment within the production lines.
We invested close to 11 billion, to be specific, 10.5 billion in capital expenditure investments. The biggest component is on revamping the Kajansi factory, the Kajansi plant. And the major things that we are doing have been mentioned, generally on the kiln, that fisher dryer, and the plant itself, the press. The other things that we used that money for was a purchase of land, and this has been mentioned, and machinery as well.
For Ugandan Clays shareholders, the dividends declared is still modest, but it's a sign of turning around from a loss-making position that has persisted.
The proposed dividend per share for 2021 is 1.5 shillings, an increment from 1.35 shillings in 2020.
At its peak, Uganda Clay's share price was at 60 shillings a share before it plunged to below where it is today at 21 shillings per share. There is more optimism than ever that those who bought at 60 might be able to get back there if they hang in. Rachel Nabisubi, NTV Business.